Welcome back to episode 1, part 4 of Unfettered. I believe you just got poor guard number 5 down here to lay down his arms. What would you like to do with him?
I'm gonna look to him and size him up. You're a smart man, and I'll tell you what. I don't extend this opportunity to everyone we meet, but if you're willing to follow us, I can promise you a good position on a ship. Fame that will never be caught beneath the. I forgot where I was going with that.
Fame and stuff?
Fame and stuff. Fame, gold, fortune, anything that you desire. If you follow us. Constance Stormheart, the Dread Pirate, and of course myself, the charming Captain Vessinger.
You just called yourself charming? Seriously?
Yeah.
Classy. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll persuasion, and you've got advantage because you're invoking Constance.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, sup? Alright, yeah, he's on board. These guards are really, dissatisfied.
Well, they miss all the time.
With their work, yeah.
We're building up a narrative using the mechanics that we're given. And the narrative, nobody likes this place, everyone wants to leave, especially the guards.
Alright.
I don't know, there's been guards that kind of turned down the offer.
Yeah.
So they're not as willing to leave as, say, the prisoners.
Hashtag justice for Charlie.
He's not dead. He's not dead. I made sure of it.
Alright, well, you've cleaned up here. The guards are gonna let you know that there should be another guard on duty around here, but they're not sure where he is.
What?
Okay.
Really don't like.
Yeah, like he should have been
on call, but he.
Well, he should have been on duty with Colton here, but well, clearly Colton's dead, and Jesse isn't anywhere to be seen. So.
Oh, it's Colton. Oh. Draft of bad luck, eh? Let's go see if Jesse's around. We might be able to impress him into our service.
I like how you say impress him. Not press, but impress.
Yeah.
That's how we got some of our followers.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Second, I have to.
Is there anything else in this room? Are these literally just bars?
No. Yeah, it's like spare jail equipment, like spare bar. I don't fucking know. It's a spare room.
I'm gonna
they're not using.
Split up from him and do what you never do, which is
split the party.
But so far,
one of us take the troops, the other one take the gunslinger. I'll take the guards, and you take the gunslinger. Or no, you take. Yeah, there. And then you'll take her meat shield.
Yeah. Well. Oh god, I
her
can't
boys.
see this. She was the source of my light.
She's the only light in your life.
Alright, and number 1 gets the very special job.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's our fucking...
He's our friend. He stands there, and he's in charge of... Stratton. Yeah, he's in charge of being a lookout for us.
Honestly, I trust Stratton far more than I should.
Are you trying to be sneaky at all, Albert?
I will be trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
I want to get the jump on them and kill them.
Okay.
Let's try.
Oh!
That's with advantage.
That's with advantage,
but
it was the first roll, so yeah,
and
you take your
it's a
24.
difference. Oh, nice.
Your ghost. Yeah, I think you come around this corner and he doesn't even... He's
like bent down, searching through something.
Yeah, he's got some illicit illustrations that he's examining.
Is he in solitary confinement?
Not quite yet.
Should I stab him first and then ask questions later? I'll just stab him, and if I want to recruit him, I'll knock him out.
What's his standing with this guard?
Oh yeah, which one is this?
This is Jesse. Roll a charisma save. Pretty good. On the positive side of eh.
All right, I'll knock him out and then try to recruit him afterwards.
Sounds good.
And then drag him to a place. All right. Justice reigns from behind.
Okay. That is precisely his HP, so...
Yeah, plonk him on the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
Alright, and I'm going to look around in this room for a second to see if there's anything.
Yeah, okay, so one thing of note is there's this, wheel in the middle here. That's like a sort of like a steampunky bulkhead wheel kind of thing. That's clearly attached to some kind of machinery beneath the floor.
That's probably how we get
curious.
the lift.
Oh yeah, that's probably lift.
And there's another one here.
On the other side too, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's meet up in the center.
All right. I'm gonna drag the dude over and we'll give him the talk. If he refuses, then.
All right. The guards will point out that the warden is likely in his office over this way.
Okay. So we're gonna recruit. We're gonna drag the guy.
I'm just gonna like look at these four. Like, what's your opinion of the warden?
He's a shit boss.
Is he a good fighter though?
I mean, he's a shit boss.
They look at each other and shrug, like, I don't know, I haven't ever seen him fight.
Well, we'll have to do some exploring then. So I drag the one guard that we knocked unconscious over here and slap him awake. Be like,
all right.
Now listen up here, Jesse.
Where's my?
Look here. I caught you in the middle of solitary confinement, and I'm going to give you.
The other guards look at each other like, what the hell does he mean? He wasn't anywhere near solitary.
It's better you don't know.
He just sort of like straightens his belt.
Now, I'm going to give you a couple of options. Either you either you follow us and gain access to wealth, glory, fortune beyond your imagining, or you sit here and spend the rest of your days rotting in a prison, working as a guard.
You mentioned women, right?
And women.
What sort of man you think I am? He like raises his chin. Like
this is when you just lift up the book he was reading.
I can find me a woman all on my own, and I'll treat her like a person, not a thing to be. He looks at the book. Well, okay, now allow me to explain myself.
How are you going to meet any proper women that you want to have relations with in this hellhole of a place?
Well, that's not quite the goal, but I mean, you have. He looks at his friends, and they just sort of like look at each other and raise their spears, like, we're armed. You're not. Come on, bro. Come on.
I'm trying to make a concerted effort to save your life.
Yeah, I think at this point he realizes he's on the losing end of this argument. And while he may have some qualms with the finer points of your position, he's ultimately going to have to give in. So he'll like, well, I guess now's as good a time as ever to become a criminal.
Oh no, not a criminal. I like put my arm around his shoulder. A revolutionary.
Oh, even worse.
I look at him. Okay, fine.
All right. Nasty warden to the door. Do we even want to bother? Do we have to bother?
I look at the elevator. hear like the shaft. I'm like, I think that's gonna make some noise.
He has the keys.
Keys?
Yeah, there are gates here and here.
We could use some creative problem.
I lean over, or no, I don't even lean over to Albert. I just look at him, and he has my voice in his head, just being like, "Yeah, I'm kind of out of juice."
All right. I'll handle this warden of theirs. See if he's worth my metal.
For a second, I thought you were going to say cowboy, and I'm like, well, the genre just changed, but I'll go with it.
Wrangling out in the wild ranges of the sky. Whoa!
Yeehaw!
Whoa there, Jesse.
Hold your horses there, partner. All right, you're gonna go into.
Hold your drakes there, partner.
There we go. That's the line we want them to see.
Jeez. Okay, you're gonna go into the warden's office?
Yeah.
Alright. And boop.
Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna bother trying to be quiet about this. I'm just gonna walk
Yeah,
in.
I think you could just sort of open the door. And he's standing on the far end of the room. You vaguely recognize him. You saw him when you were brought in those many years ago.
Why don't we make this simple? You can join us, or you can die. Take your pick. As I like brandish my blade.
Yeah, he doesn't look up from what he's doing. He just goes, "Haha, very funny, Simon."
Simon says I wouldn't leave my back turned on an enemy, and I start walking towards him.
If you keep this sort of tomfoolery up any longer, you're gonna be eating swill for a month.
I'm gonna stab him.
I just look at
you. Okay, you just run him through.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. I'm not gonna make you roll a hit.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
10.
You straight murk him. Yeah, he like shouts in surprise and looks down at this rapier sticking out of his chest, and like the light blood spatter on his papers, and then he turns his head and like, and then just collapses.
Warn you.
Well, I look around on his desk to see if there's anything worth noting.
Yeah, there's a collection of newsletters that I haven't uploaded into Roll20 yet. Are you for real? I'll get those in there at the end of the session. But they are the 3 Imperial Eye issues that were released as teasers beforehand.
One of them seems to be bloody.
Yeah, for the audience, they'll be in the journal later, and you can access that by going to a website I'll plug at the end, but also you can find it on Twitter, if you'd like to look at that now. But yeah, so you find these 3 Imperial Eye issues, one of them talking about Malachi Kent's actions earlier this week, presumably whatever he did before being recalled and given enough time to come here and get pissed off by Constance. And an article about the traitor Albert Vessinger, and an article that I'm sure Constance finds entertaining about all these things that she's definitely done from inside of Sutter Jail.
That one, he was fun. That one.
Alright. Well, grab the keys. We're off.
Click.
Yeah.
Walk over.
So, I mean, here's the deal. I had intended for this to be sort of a set piece moment, where you're like trying to raise the elevator before, you know, a bajillion guards get here to murder you. But you killed the warden before he could raise the alarm? So, effectively...
It's a set piece moment of us kind of like sitting there all pompous, like, while our crew raises the elevator.
Yeah, we get the music video portion of the episode where it just plays X Gon' Give It To You by DMX, while you raise the elevator up. Yeah, so I'm not gonna throw any shit at you guys at this point. You raise the elevator, and the only sort of hairy moment is going to be getting then all of the way out of the prison.
You just keep going up, right?
You walk out the front door.
Yeah,
they never see that one coming. They never see the good old use the proper exit thing.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing some theater of the mind stuff because I don't actually have battle maps for some of the shenanigans we're gonna run into pretty soon. So we'll collect your pieces here so we can keep track of how many dudes you have.
All right, guys, you have all of your toys.
Yeah, which is a lot of dudes. Yikes. That is a respectable crew.
It's because of all the guards we impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 5 guards. Alright, so you raise the elevator, right? You get some teams on those wheels cranking the elevator up.
Cranking the AC up.
Ugh, if only. Oh my god.
I should stop bringing my fantasies into our fantasy role-playing game.
Yeah. So they're gonna bring the elevator up, and it's loud and it's arduous. And it takes like about 2 minutes to raise this thing because it's like all mechanical. There's no automation whatsoever. And you like get this lift platform up, and like, God, can you even squeeze everybody onto it? There's a question. I think the answer may in fact be no. So you might have to leave.
No, we got it wrong.
Okay, so here are your options. And I already know which one you're going to take, so it's not much of a choice, but your options are leave 2 people behind to lower you down to the port, or break the elevator.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, Chris, the funny part here is, you said lower, right?
Yeah.
Let's lower it.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Sutter Jail is this massive, I think...
So how long of a drop is it down?
You're on probably the 3rd floor.
So here's the thing. We could lower the gate, and then I could fly down with someone.
Even better. I'll stay. Don't worry. Getting down the shaft is not the hard part. I thought we had to go up.
No. So here, there's Sutter Jail. It's this massive keep on top of a mountain. And we can't see it from this angle, but there's like a natural... The castle sits on top of this natural outcropping, so there's an open space underneath it, which is where ships dock.
Alright. I'm just gonna look at Kelly. Hold things down until we get down.
Wait, hold on. Couldn't you just like grab someone and float down with them?
No. I don't, because I don't take fall damage.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't slow himself. Yeah, so you're just gonna be like, all right, Kelly, hang out here. Albert and I got this.
Yeah.
We'll let you out. And everybody is very impressed by this gesture. They're like, man, you've come all this way, and you're gonna help us escape. How kind of you. How truly brave.
Now, Kelly, find the ship with the best. Now, Kelly, you have to find me the ship, the best-looking desk in the captain's quarters. This is an absolute necessity. I can't have a squabby-looking ship. All right? We'll be down in a moment.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah, just start cranking, let them down.
All right, yeah. Okay, so This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
You can see, like, the other guards are like, why is there that huge prisoner shipment? Oh, there's guards. They must have taken care of it.
Oh, there's guards. That's fine. Man, this is the first time we've seen anybody get out of Sutter Jail in quite some time. you lower the elevator, and you can hear like the muffled conversation slowly fading away as the elevator goes down. And then you hear the faint sounds of combat. Probably a Wilhelm scream or two. And then silence.
And I assume we could go fly down.
You may if you would like to.
So the question, how far down is it?
If you're about on the third, actually, probably around here-ish, so like 150 feet?
Alright, I can get down in one round.
Alright.
Gravity is amazing.
Gravity's great.
But first, let's activate the ability.
I'm probably gonna drop and then flare up towards the end. Try and stop myself from dying.
Alright. So the both of you just like plummet, and as you're falling together down this elevator shaft, you hear.
How are you planning on surviving this?
I'll make do.
Things just sort of work out for Constance. Yeah, so you're falling, and over the rushing air, you hear a sudden like cry of alarm, and like a group of people shouting, and you're like getting some words like "stop," "inmate," "betrayers," in the name of the Empire, and then you just hear a like loud thump, and there's a flash down below you, and you just like you can see the bottom of the elevator shaft, and you see the shower of rocks and rubble across the elevator platform. And then you smack into it if your name is Constance. Or hover just above it if your name is Albert.
So I just land like a cat, just
Yeah, so you land, and by all rights you should have died. But you are the Eternal Storm, and thus paltry falls cannot stop you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to throw off our right and proper clothes to get rid of her.
Yeah, so you look around, and you're like, you get this vague recollection. It's been 5 years for Constance since she saw this place, 7 for Albert. And last time you saw it, it was not on fire. However, it appears in your absence, the ruffians took it upon themselves to commandeer a ship and then fire one of the cannons into the reserve garrison.
I kind of look at Albert. They're a good crew.
They figured out where the cannons were incredibly quickly. They're an excellent crew.
Yeah. You see Killy walk up to the railing of the ship, and she's got like this imperial jacket on, like imperial coat that she's cut one of the arms off of pretty crudely, and she salutes you really poorly and says, "Captain, got your ship.
Well done.
Hope you don't mind, we did some decorating."
How? There's only been but a matter. Never mind. A ship's a ship.
The crew are all like, "Yeah, that's our boss. She's great," and the guards are like, "We've seen some shit." And like as you get onto the ship, you just like hear a conversation between the guards, effectively saying that like, did you see how quickly she set up that cannon? You'd think she'd done it before, like 1 billion times. I know. And you get the impression that she has some aptitude with tools and mechanics.
She's the one with the big guns, right?
Yeah, if you take a look at her character sheet, and this for our viewers is going to be a thing that crops up because we're working with a 2-player party, and 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons is not balanced for that. It is mostly balanced for a 4-man party. But since we're down to 2 players, I'm giving Crispy and Top Hat a bit of a boon and giving them the option to, over time, pick up more seasoned NPCs that will help round out the party as they build their pirate crew. So if you check out Kelly's character sheet, she has some tool proficiencies that I think you will find useful, including Tinker's tools and, I believe, Navigator's tools. Chris is like, yeah. So you guys missed in character creation when Chris was like, I have to have all of the proficiencies. Okay, I can't actually have all of the proficiencies.
We both decided to dump wisdom, and
yeah, wisdom is what you use for navigation. So hopefully this way you guys will get lost in the arcane a little less. And I think let's pop over to our world map, and get an idea of where you guys are. So you guys are here, at Sutter Jail.
So we're gonna have to fly over the continent full of Imperials to get anywhere.
Yeah. But you have effectively disabled Sutter's ability to retaliate for the moment. Now,
how many explosives are on the rest of their ships?
That's a good question. Would you like to light them on fire and find out?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought. All right. So we're gonna get like a fadeaway shot before like the commercial break of our TV show, effectively, of you guys just like sailing away into the air on this modest galley, and there's just like this. There's a quiet pop, and then a big boom that we can just see, like this cloud of this plume of smoke and fire rising around the mountain and up the side of the jail. Yeah, and at this point, so let's talk about your ship, because that's mildly important. For those of you watching at home, D&D doesn't have really robust rules for ships in general, and especially for airships. So, being the enterprising game designer that I am, I've taken some time to write up some beta rules that we'll be using. I'm not going to go into depth and make you deal with all of those rules at the moment, but they're there, so don't go searching through your source books madly trying to find those. Find the rules that we're working with. But, so if I go here, and I really should have opened this beforehand. You guys should open your copy, if you can. There we go. So, your ship, if I remember correctly, yeah, okay, so this is, like, the Sutter Jail is a military installation, but it's not a base, right? It's not really meant for running military operations. They didn't have super impressive ships. They did, however, have what is the equivalent of a trader, loaded up with, it is effectively full to the gills with its 2 cannons. Yeah. Although, actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's 1 cannon, because it needs to be able to have space in its cargo for shot. You've got 1 cannon on your ship.
We've got 1 person who knows how to use a cannon.
1 cannon and a dream.
I mean, hey, it's better than a rusty pipe, a sharpened pipe.
It is much better than a rusty pipe.
A pipe dream, if you will.
Oh my god.